and welcome to the very first Three Cuckoos podcast. My name's Rob Dodsworth, and I'm here with my two other very faithful friends, Mr. Timothy Newton-Ward and Mr. Mark Ibbotson. Say hello, boys.
Good evening.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. So, hopefully this is the very first of many, many podcasts. Very many podcasts. Which we ramble and rant and maybe entertain for 30 minutes.
Ranting.
Solid. 30 minutes solid ranting. And
Sounds good.
yeah,
30 minutes.
Sounds sore.
Solid gold and bullshit.
hopefully we will
I feel sore already.
make them laugh. Make them laugh.
Can you last 30 minutes, Tim?
30 minutes?
I'm going to try it.
Not anymore. Not
Used
anymore.
to.
Maybe 20 years ago.
Oh, 20 years.
So what have we been doing this week? Really?
Nothing.
Very first podcast.
I've been very busy this week.
You're a tweet hound, you are.
I've been tweeting a lot this week.
You're a massive...
Although I do use little tools to help me.
Yeah, and
But
but why have you been tweeting?
I've been working on a Kickstarter campaign for my game.
Ah.
Yes, it's a very interesting game.
You're making it sound
It's called The Corridor on behalf of the dead.
Did you sound any more bored by it? I know you spend every minute of every week.
It's called... Hang on a minute. What is it called?
It's called The Corridor on behalf of the dead.
On behalf of the dead.
And it's a PC adventure game. It's based in the mind of a serial killer.
That's for the PC.
Yeah,
It's not political correct.
No. Well, it is politically correct
Oh,
as
It's
well.
set in the mind of a serial killer. It's not the only
Yeah,
Well,
not, yeah, and it's for PC, Linux, and Macs, and probably PlayStation 4
Sweet.
by the end of it.
Sweet.
Yeah,
We have a fan.
We have a fan. Yeah.
And
consoles.
so, Mr. Timothy here,
Yes.
you are Mr. Desktop Daydreams, aren't you?
Yes,
You
Desktop
and-
Daydreams.
You and how many others?
I've got two people who work with me called Darren Flowers and Chris Owens, coder and artist, and we have created this game over
Is
the
he
last.
related to Mike Flowers?
He's
Sorry.
Mike Flowers' his second cousin.
He was the Pops.
Yes. Oh dear.
Sorry, I don't know where that
And
That's
yeah,
your mum's kids.
That's your gram.
That's your gran. Yeah.
oh dear.
Happy memories.
Cool. So,
Yes.
where can we see this game?
You can see it on Kickstarter.
Right.
You can
What's
see
the
it.
web address? Have you got the web address?
It's
Do you wanna look it up?
thecorridorgame.com
Do you want to look that up?
is the website, the devlog, the development log,
Yeah.
and that'll link you to the Kickstarter if you go there.
Sweet.
And we're
find
also
it
on
on-
Twitter at Desktop Daydreams.
You can find it on Steam as well.
We're also-
in the green
yeah.
light section.
Yes.
Yeah, so follow at Desktop Daydreams.
Yeah.
Or Desktop Daydream.
Desktop Daydream. We're
Right.
just dreaming on Twitter. Yeah.
Sweet. Desktop Daydream.
Daydream.
So it's at Desktop Daydream.
Daydream,
Right,
yeah.
okay. Well, we can tweet that out as well,
Yeah.
can't we?
Yes, please. That'd be
Definitely.
lovely.
Yeah. Well, I've been retweeting it all.
Yes, you have very kindly.
We can
both
get
of
the
you
Three
have.
Cuckoos Twitter
Yes.
accounts retweet as well.
That'd be
Excellent.
lovely.
You can find it on Steam in the green light section. You can upvote it there. That'll be brilliant, really important.
Can I just
Yes.
say before we go into this any further that we are at 3 Cuckoos, the number 3, on
Yes.
Twitter.
Yeah.
If you want to follow us, that'll be much
It
appreciated.
would be.
That'd be
awesome.
wicked. And if you
And
could
like-
subscribe to the podcast as well, then
That'll
that'll just
be-
come down.
That'd be even better.
Yeah.
Even if you don't listen to it, we
Yeah.
ain't bothered.
We
don't bother.
We just need the subscriptions.
I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't listen to it beyond this, to be honest.
I won't listen
It'd
to
be a bit
it.
crap.
Yeah.
Do you think?
No.
I think it'd be ace.
It's going to be ace.
We'll think it's funny.
We all think it's funny.
It makes us laugh.
But then when we laugh at stuff, maybe people want to go, oh, really?
These
There'll be
guys
someone
suck.
really, really warped.
Yeah, you've got to be a little bit warped to listen to
They'll be
us.
knocking
Yeah.
at the door next week.
Yeah.
Hello, can I have a job?
This might actually be the first and last because we'll probably get shut down next week.
Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome, young man.
Welcome, young man.
Good stuff. So can I tell you about my little week?
No.
I would love to hear about your week.
Well, I've been-
Not,
I've
the,
been-
not the spider.
Well, I've been off... yeah, that's a different story. I've been off work this week. So
Are you on-
it's been nice. I've been on holiday, you
on
know.
holiday. Yeah.
But when you say, I've been on holiday, it's nice, I've been somewhere sunny. No, I haven't. I've just been at home. But I have lost hearing in one of my ears.
What?
Bit weird. Don't do that. Everybody at the hospital was doing that. No, they weren't.
So what?
So I went to my doctor's the other day.
Yeah.
And
This sounds like the
she
start of a
said you're a
joke.
casualty. At the ENT department, which I went, ears,
Nose and throat.
nasal,
Ears,
tonsils.
nose and throat.
And she went,
toes,
ears, nose and throat, knees and toes.
Knees and toes.
So I went there.
Yeah.
Waited about 16 years. I had a hearing test. I've never ever done this before. They put some headphones on.
Yeah. What
And,
music were they having the headphones?
It was Slipknot,
Yeah.
followed by a bit of Kajagoogoo, which I thought
Oh,
was quite
wow, that's a nice mix.
Yeah, I had this hearing test,
Yeah.
and they play the smallest sounds. They play them out to you,
Right.
and you think, did I just hear that? And you've got this, those things that the weatherman hold with the buttons, and you've got a clicker. And he said that my hearing in my right ear is mint.
Yeah.
Said mint in big letters on his screen.
You get a polo.
And then no, he just gave me some of that sugar stuff that you put on you, like a sugar lump with some Rohypnol. And then, but he said the hearing it in my my left ear. He said I didn't know my difference between my right and my left. My left ear was lame, so he's basically overnight as well.
Right.
I said,
so you woke up with it?
I think my little boy kicked me in my head while I was asleep. Right. So they did all the tests of, she was feeling around my head, can you feel this? She was touching my face, right? In which I just started laughing.
Tickle.
I had the wife sat next to me, and I could just, when you can feel someone watching you, staring at you, and I just started laughing. She went, I'm going to touch your face. Why? She went, I just want to know if you can feel it. Oh, right, okay. So she touched me. Can you feel it there? Yeah. Can you feel it there? Yeah. You feel it there? Yeah. So they want me to go for an MRI. Can you believe that?
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
So they didn't have any idea what it could be?
No, I thought it was one of those giant jungle cockroaches.
That live in your ear. Your ear and
the Fatima, they call it now. The whitbread cockroach. I thought it was one of them.
Is that because of the uncanny resemblance?
Yeah. So yeah, I've got to go for an MRI, but only they're not that bothered. It's about it'll be about 6 weeks.
It takes 6 weeks, or for you to go.
I've got to be in there for 6 weeks. They just scan me constantly.
Constantly for 6 weeks.
He basically said,
"Have they given you
790 people out of 800?"
Tablets?
It was a bit precise. 790 people out of 800 don't have anything wrong with them.
That'll be you.
I went, there's still 10. That's a big amount. So now I've got no tablets, right?
You're a massive drama queen.
So they said your ears are very clean. Back. Well done.
Yeah.
Didn't get a sticker or anything. No sticker or anything.
Is it getting any better?
No. It's a bit tinnitus like.
Is it?
Yeah, you've got that ringing in your ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit like this podcast.
I've got tinnitus.
The tinnitus podcast.
I've got tinnitus.
Have you?
Yeah, thanks to my mother.
Is there a punchline?
No, there's no punchline.
Oh, okay.
It's serious.
Just a drumming, sort of whistling.
Is it like Wallowitz's mother?
What?
Big Bang. Big Bang Theory.
So what? This hearing test?
Yeah.
Was it just like really quiet noises?
Oh yeah, all of it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
What kind of
it'd be better
noises?
if they'd have kind of gone really loud, really quiet, really quiet. That'd have been better.
That'd have fed up. So you go, can you hear me? If it was in a mic, going, can you hear me now?
I want to see what your insides look like.
I want to play a game.
That'd be better.
Hey, I tell you though, it was a cool room. It was like air pressure doors to go in and out because it had to be completely silent.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was. But I could hear myself breathing. So I was trying not to breathe because I couldn't hear these noises.
Might be having a rest.
Absolutely, that's what I said.
It's a bit tired.
I said, well, when I'm driving, the wife's obviously to my left.
Well, that's it.
So it's quite handy. So.
I just had a rest today. A bit tired.
Grandma had a stroke, or as the doctor said, the left side of her brain was just having a rest.
Just having a rest. Don't worry, love. It'll wake up when it's ready.
Oh, have you fallen?
Oh, have you had a fall, love? Have you had a fall?
No, I love lying out floor. Silly twat.
The swear. Here he comes. Here comes the swear.
Twat.
I'll be going now. So what have you two been up to this week? You've just been tweeting.
I've just been tweeting,
high-fiving,
texting, emailing, high-fiving in between development, and that's pretty much been my existence.
So if you're interested, go at Desktop Daydream and just get high-fived all day.
Every
time
if you follow us,
he will.
Although I have stopped high-fiving as much because
I've noticed
people
get sick of it.
Yeah,
I'd noticed.
I've just gone for the normal thanks for following. Although we've had that many followers in the last couple of weeks.
I love Twitter. It's the best thing in the world, and you've ruined it. Over the past month or so, you've pretty much ruined it, Tim.
Well, we've had, I think we've gained nearly 3,000 followers in 6 weeks.
You know what we did with that? Can you do the same with the podcast one? Thanks.
So as soon as I finish with mine, I'll start doing it for us.
Well, no, I'll do it. I don't know how to do it. I'll do it. I'll start tomorrow.
Just start talking to people.
What you do? Just tweet people. Just constantly. Just everyone.
Get involved with everyone, yeah. Start tweeting.
I'll do it tomorrow.
But you can, in terms of the podcast, if you want to get in touch, you can get in touch with Mark as well. at OMG It's a Buffet.
That's it. OMG are capitals as well. I think that's important.
Does it matter?
I'm not sure.
I don't think it does. I think if you put at OMG,
It's a Buffet. There'll only be
it'll
one.
pop up.
Yeah, there is only one. If
If you see a picture of a fat man wearing a Hawaiian shirt and a purple top hat, that's me.
Boy George hasn't put on weight. It is Mark.
It's not Willy Wonka.
And you can
John
get me.
Coleman.
You can get me
disguise.
at
Willy
Rob
Wonka.
Dodsworth as well.
You don't want to.
At Rob Dodsworth, or you can get Mark on Snapchat.
OMG, it's a buffet. Send me your cock pictures. I want to see them.
Why are you on Snapchat? That is
Why?
all it's for. That is all it's for.
Well, I've never seen the cock pictures. I ain't got it anymore.
Oh yeah.
Didn't
Because
really.
my phone
Yeah.
just wiped.
So what happened to you?
I don't want to talk about it because I'll quit at overdrive.
We kind of require you to talk about it as a whole kind of point.
Give us the overview.
I've had this phone, my BlackBerry Z10, for about a year. I thought, I'll get this
Oh, you didn't mention it, did you?
because they've got a new phone out.
Oh, you give
And I
some
like
sweets.
to be a bit different.
Yeah,
So I got a Z10.
right.
The biggest fucking mistake of my entire life. I've done some stupid
Why?
things in my life, including pissing and shitting myself when I've been drunk. But the worst thing
But
I've ever
nothing
done was
comes
get
close.
this phone.
The Z10,
Seriously.
everybody.
I've got to charge it up like twice a day. The battery's that bad. And then today it just stopped working.
Right.
I tweeted BlackBerry to tell them what a pile of horse gonads that the phone was.
Did it turn itself off?
And then after that,
Did they
it
retweet
turned
it?
itself off, and then it came back on. It had this weird icon and this little scrolly wheel underneath. And when it came back on, it said I'd been locked out of my phone and it had been reset to factory setting. And it had. Everything had gone.
So you lost all your contacts.
Everything.
Have you lost all your photos and stuff?
Everything.
Oh, what?
Everything.
Even on your SD?
Everything.
Has it got an SD?
No, because I whipped the SD card out.
Oh, I was going to say.
When it did that, I thought this is going on, something weird going on here. So I whipped the SD card out. I've got the contacts are on, but I think because they were saved.
I've never
as
had a
SD
BlackBerry,
card.
so I wouldn't know.
No, I haven't either.
Do you have like a profile you can sign back into and download?
Yeah,
it?
it's got. I think that's what the problem was.
Ah, right.
I think there was a problem with the BlackBerry
Servers.
ID or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it blocked me out. And that means it locked the entire phone.
I wonder if they've had a problem.
Thought the phone had been stolen, and therefore wiped everything off it. Which is quite a good idea.
You didn't think they read your tweet and thought, I've had enough of this guy?
Maybe so, because I do tweet them like weekly.
Did you
Tell
tweet
them what a bunch of bastards.
Do they ever favourite your tweets?
No, they've never answered them.
You've never got an
Unsurprisingly.
answer?
No, I've never got an answer from BlackBerry.
Do you know I've got
Or
HTC?
BlackBerry UK.
And if you tweet them, even funny stuff, they will tweet you back.
I'm going to just start tweeting HTC then.
I-
Tell them how good my last phone was.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't. I got rid of it because, like, I'd text someone and then anything from 2 minutes to 3 days later, the text would arrive.
All right.
Which was good. So I got
Keeping
rid of
your
it.
toes.
And I got this hunk of shit. It nearly
So
went against
what
the wall.
phone is it again?
It's
Just
a
for everyone out there.
This is the BlackBerry Z10. That's the
And it's a-
BlackBerry Z10. Running the new BlackBerry 10 operating system.
This week's gadget of the week.
It's not.
is not the BlackBerry Z10. It is the 1982 Game Boy. Because that'd be better for making fucking phone calls.
All right.
That's just how
So
I'm
he's
today.
kind of on the fence, really.
Yeah, he's swinging. Yeah, he's swinging
When I've
to it.
decided what I really think, I'll
Yeah,
let you know.
just tweet it.
Yeah, I will. I will. In between your high fives.
Yeah, if you can get in there.
Hello and welcome to this week's How To with me, Sarah Milliken. Now this week I'm going to be taking you through how to make a jam sandwich. Now I'm going to start off with 2, yes that's 2, slices of white bread. Now today I'm going to be using some white bread, but you can also use wholemeal, which some people prefer, or you can give your kids that 50-50 muck and pretend you're giving them white. Now if it's frozen, you just want to pop it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. Don't put it in for too long, mind, or it might go all limp and floppy like Pele on that erectile dysfunction advert from a few years back. Now, you have a wide choice of jams available in the supermarket, from strawberry all the way through to the green gauge, whatever the hell that is, or you might like a nice lemon curd, which is great in tarts. Now next, you want to thinly spread your margarine or your butter over the 2 slices and get it right to the edge. Don't be doing us out of the crusts or they go too hard like. And you do the same with your jam. Again, not too much or you might spoil it. Now place 1 slice over the top of the other and there you have it. a nice jam sandwich. What you do with it now actually depends on your age, really. I would just cut it in half, personally, although the elderly usually like to take the crusts off so they can chew it without having to put their teeth in. Thanks for joining me this week. Next week, I'll be taking you step by step on how to install a jacuzzi into your average British terrace house. Thanks for joining us this week, pets, but I've got to go now, because Jimmy Five Bellies is waiting with a 4-pack.
Follow us on Twitter at 3Cuckoos or email us 3cuckoos@gmail.com.
I watched the end of Luther.
Oh, Luther's so good.
I only watched the first season.
You've not seen the end of Luther?
Luther
No.
was probably
It's
one of
just-
the best programmes I've ever watched.
It was
It's-
probably one of the best things that the BBC have ever done.
Yeah.
Apparitions, you ever see that?
No.
I've got that to watch.
Ghost Watch.
You
got
gave
it
me
off
that
me.
to watch.
Oh, Apparitions was superb.
Can't have been better than Ghost Watch. That's the best thing BBC
Well,
ever done.
Ghost Watch was experimental, but it was
Yeah.
class, wasn't it? That's going back 92. That was 1992.
Paul
But
Mike
Luther
Smith.
was stunning. Luther's
Luther
stunning,
was
honestly. It is.
absolutely superb.
The second series of that, I think it's 4 episodes.
No.
It
Yes.
was actually quite scary.
Yeah, it was.
It was really dark
Parts,
and
yeah.
sinister, and
I've got a real problem with...
he's in the cupboard.
Idris Elba is awesome.
Yeah,
He's
he's
awesome.
superb.
He's so
isn't he,
good
Idris?
in that.
I have a problem with British television.
Yeah,
I'm going to say it.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
I don't know what it is.
I do.
It's
I
because
just-
you've probably
very
seen a really dodgy episode of Doctor Who,
Yeah.
and you've thought, "What the hell is this?" Because there is some dodgy episodes of Doctor Who.
Yeah. It's like Luther, though. I loved the first season of Luther. Started watching after the second episode. I just can't watch
I think
something with
sometimes
British
the
tele-
problem with British telly when you're so exposed to American
Yeah.
TV is the production values.
Yeah.
Which sometimes just aren't as good.
But I think now they've got a bit more
You look at all these
dark.
American, you think
I
of
think we've
Hannibal,
gone a bit darker now.
The
Yeah.
Following.
But Hannibal was a
All
slow
like these-
burner.
but they've got these massive stars.
It's like
It's
Penny
got
Dreadful as
Fishburne
well.
in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This has got Idris Elba in it, though. I mean,
He's
Yeah.
not massive. He's not worldwide.
he's big. Do you know what? He's bigger in America, actually, isn't he?
Probably is.
For The Wire.
Oh, was he in The Wire?
He was
I've
in
never
The
seen
Wire.
The Wire.
The Wire. The first 4 hours out of 6 hours is so slow.
Yeah.
Literally.
I struggle with The Wire.
And it's because it's old. It's quite
It's the same as True
low
Detective.
budget.
I think we stopped watching that because it's too slow.
True Detective. The first 2 episodes were really
Yeah,
dull,
That's all we watched.
and then was it?
Yeah.
The first 2 were a nightmare to watch,
We're
and then
finished now.
after that, fantastic.
No idea.
Honestly,
Not
And
seen it.
At the
Until
end,
Game
good.
of Thrones
At the
comes
end,
back on.
it goes crazy. At the end, it gets really stupid. At the end, it's really good.
I do want to see
Stick to it because they're thinking
Yeah.
about doing some others. I don't know how, but they're gonna.
Until Game of Thrones comes back on, we're totally bereft
Game
any
of
kind
Thrones,
decent-
Baratheon. Bastard.
Jon
Baratheon.
Snow! Yeah. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
You know
See you
nothing.
next
You're a
Tuesday, Johnson.
bastard. You're a bastard. They're all bastards.
Yeah, they are.
They've
I'll
all got
see you next
Yorkshire
Tuesdays.
accents.
They are.
And now it's time for this week's Housewife Household Hints with Grandpa Stan.
Is this thing on? Are you having problems with a large turd? Simply chop it into bite-sized pieces with a wire coat hanger for easier flushage.
Every week, guys, we're going to do a football predictor. So you're going to take the Premier League.
Premier League.
Premier League.
Jesus, we'll be here all night if we do them
I'm
all.
going to say bits on
Premier
show.
results of the weekend coming. We'll all guess the score that we think it's going to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah,
Obviously, just tot them up.
At the end of the...
because as we know, this week is the brand new season.
The very first brand new, not even out of the wrapping yet.
Is it still Barclays?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Woodpecker.
Is it the Woodpecker?
The Woodpecker Premier
So
League.
instead of that golden lion, it's just got a woodpecker on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be
It's
worse.
got 2 woodpeckers on the sides for handles.
I actually know.
You've got
idea.
it. No, seriously, that's awesome. I love
Yeah,
that.
could
It'd be
good.
better, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
If
that
it was
People
the
still
Woodpecker.
drink woodpecker.
Does
still
it even
exist?
exist? I don't even know.
Yeah, of course it does.
Does it?
It must do.
It must do.
Well, if anyone knows, they can
Bright
tweet us.
Blackthorn.
They could tweet us the picture of their...
Yeah, they could tweet us. At
tweet us
3 Cuckoos.
At 3 Cuckoos, yeah, somebody could mock up the Premier
Or-
League
Yeah.
trophy with the
And we'll give
2
you a
woodpeckers
prize.
at either side for
We
handles.
could give a prize for the best
Yeah,
one.
we could do.
We could give them an hour with the swear bear.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Just
could
being,
Awesome
send them a
advice.
free copy of The Corridor.
Why not?
send them the link to the Kickstarter so that they can donate.
Yeah, so they can donate to it. It'd be better.
That would be really nice.
You need to mention
Okay.
the email address as well.
So over the weeks, yeah, go for it.
@gmail.com.
3cuckoos@gmail.com.
That's the number 3.
Yes.
We'll do it every week.
Okay,
I'll keep a score.
please do. Have you got your pen handy?
I've got my pen handy.
In your
I'm
little
going to
pink
write
book.
it down.
Is it pink?
It's red.
Pink. No, it's red. It's red.
Oh, it is red.
I'll work out a scoring system.
Okay.
All right?
Oh, okay.
And I'll update you next
You'll
week.
inform us later.
I will.
When you're at the top.
Look, I'm going to write them down. We'll be here
Oh,
in
yeah,
black and
yeah,
white.
yeah.
So are we just going to pick
A result.
2 or 3 games,
No,
or are we going to
I'm
do?
going to do the lot. Just give me a score.
Bloody hell!
Right,
What
let's
score
go.
you think? So,
Are we-
ready?
all right.
Go.
First game. Man United versus Swansea. This is home then away, obviously. So, Tim first.
Tim first.
3-0 Man U.
Rob?
2-0 Man U.
I'll go 2-1.
You think Swans will score?
Yeah.
Have they still got Bonnie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bonnie Wilfred.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, next game
Bonnie
is
M.
Leicester
Bonnie W.
City versus Everton.
Leicester.
Leicester.
Leicester
City.
City. Versus
2-1.
Everton.
2-1 Leicester.
Yes.
2-1 Leicester.
Yes.
Rob?
Ooh. Leicester at home.
Yeah.
Leicestershire.
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 I'm gonna go 2-1 the other way. 2-1 Everton.
Ooh, sneaky.
I'm going to go 2-0 Everton.
Don't you think Leicester will score
No, I think
on
they're
their
shit.
game debut? Or do you think it'll be
I
like
think they're shit. And they're
years
going
ago
down.
when Wigan came up for the very first time and they held Chelsea for 94 minutes
Yeah, I
and
think
then
they'll just
Crespo
park the
scored at
bus.
the death?
But they'll park the bus like
Yeah. Every game.
38 games this season. And it'll be really dull.
Yeah, Burton.
I'm going to do a bit of a predictor of who top 4, bottom 3 as well.
Butte. Right,
Whoever
okay.
think. Right, next game.
Yeah.
QPR versus Dull City. Or Hull City. Tim.
Okay.
2-1 Hull.
Rob?
1-0 Hull. They've got Ferdinand at the back. He'll put through his own net in his first game.
I think QPR 2-1. 2-1.
To QPR?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, it's big. Harry, I like Harry.
Yeah, I like Harry.
Come on, Harry.
Come on, Harry.
Alright, go on.
Next game, Stoke City versus Aston Villa.
Dear God.
0-0.
That's got Super Sunday written all over it, is that one?
It's not, it's Saturday. These are the Saturday
What did
games.
you say?
0-0.
That's what I was going to say. I can't say that now, can I?
1-0.
Don't
I'm
forget,
gonna go.
actually, Stoke are quite
Yeah,
good.
do you know
at
what?
Yeah,
They've
to be
finished
fair,
all right.
Yeah,
to be fair, Mark Hughes has
I
got
am
on
gonna
play
go-
well.
And you know my opinion on Villa.
I'm going to go 2-0 Stoke.
Ooh, yeah, that might be a better idea.
I'm going to go 1-0 Stoke.
Is it at Stoke?
Yeah.
The Britannia?
Yeah, home then away.
Yeah, okay.
Next game, West Brom, Frank Skinner's team, versus Sunderland.
Well, I know for a fact that West Brom are relegation candidates, aren't they? Relegation?
Relegation.
Relegation is
Ready-
what you
yeah,
mean.
rehydration?
I think so.
I'd say 1-1.
I'm going to go 1-0 Sunderland.
I'm going to go 2-1 Sunderland.
Oh, you love goals.
Yeah, I love goals. I love
Optimist.
He's a goals machine.
Next game, Arsenal at home versus Palace.
Arsenal v
Now,
Palace.
bear in mind
I'm
that
bearing.
I've just heard on the radio
Really?
that
Really?
Tony Pulis, who did a really good job at Palace last
Yeah.
season,
He's back.
is in crisis talks with their chairman,
Get out.
and they're possibly going to sack him.
That's what?
It's on the
4-0
radio. I don't know why.
Arsenal.
I don't know why, because he
Sacking
did
him.
Tony Pulis at
That's
Palace.
ridiculous.
He did a brilliant job last season when he went there.
Yeah, he did.
And they're doing crisis talks. They're in and now. It was on the radio
That's
on the way in.
incredible.
Yeah, I know.
Has he
4-0
been, Has he been
Arsenal.
sleeping with somebody? He shouldn't have been.
Not Paul Jewell again.
What you say? What you say? What you say?
Say 4-0 Arsenal.
4-0 Arsenal.
Whoa.
I don't think Arsenal got 4 goals in.
Well, they scored 3 against Thingy the other night.
Giroud got
And they
blinded,
looked
didn't he, in,
stunningly good.
Community Shield. I am going to go.
Flat-
Depends if they're all fit.
Do you know what? I think you could be right. I think somebody's going to get steamrolled. First day of season. I don't know the. Oh man, I don't know the transfers. 3-0 Arsenal.
I'll go 2-0.
Sorry, Palace.
Yeah, sorry,
Without
Palace.
Palace, I think they're struggling.
Yeah.
Sorry, Palace.
It's ridiculous
I
if
do
they're
love you,
doing it.
really.
Next game, this is Sunday.
Sunday.
Liverpool at home to Southampton.
Ooh.
Ooh, that'll be an interesting game.
It will.
Although
Is
Is Sam
Southampton.
Byram there yet?
Bearing in mind, no,
Yeah.
he won't
No,
be.
he will be.
Bearing in mind, Liverpool have signed half of Southampton's players.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So
Yeah,
there'll be
no,
a lot
what a
of
first game
there'll
of
be a
the
lot of
season.
non-celebrations.
Well, no,
So-
well, it'll be like
Has Southampton got a team?
Curse of the ex-player, so that was Ricky Lambert, Alan Lallana, and
Yeah.
Lovren will all score.
Yeah.
So that's
It's
at
gonna-
least 3-0.
Yeah, I was going to say 3-0.
Have they still got
to
Schneiderlin, or is he
Yeah,
gone as well?
No, it's there.
for now.
What did you say?
3-0?
I'd say 3-0 Liverpool, but Southampton. I don't know if they've got goals.
I'm
in
going to
them.
go.
Don't know.
I'm going to go 3-1 Liverpool. I think Southampton have maybe got a goal in them.
Yeah.
I think they're too strong. I'm going to go 2-0 Liverpool. The other Sunday game is Newcastle United versus Manchester City.
Now Newcastle have
Ooh.
signed 9 players. Remember, and they're still in the hunt for more.
Holy mother.
So I would say off the back of Sunday's Community Shield loss,
Man City are wanting.
City are going to want a 1 point.
Yes.
And City were dreadful.
I'd
Yeah, they
say
were, but they were still on pre-season
City.
mode,
2-1 City.
City.
which is ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be. I'm going to go 2-0
I don't
City.
think they've got. I think they've got enough quality to score a couple of goals, but I don't think they'd be good enough to sort of keep.
I'm going 2-2.
Yeah, it's going to be that kind of game, isn't it?
You'll always get a weird one on the first day of the
Yeah.
season. You'll always get a strange one.
And finally, I'm sure this makes for wonderful.
So it's a Monday
podcasting.
nighter.
It's a Monday nighter.
Is it?
Monday night football.
I bet they're glad.
Burnley.
What? Come on. Do you know what?
Burnley.
You've taken Burnley, right? Who haven't been in Premier League. Have not.
No, you can't. It's got to be Burnley.
They've not been in Premier League
Is that near Bolton?
for bloody ages,
Bury.
have they?
Blackburn.
Right.
They have. They were in like 2 years ago.
Oh, were they?
Is that near
I
Bury?
remember when Mark Eagles, right?
Mark Eagles, Chris Eagles,
Chris Eagles.
Blackburn.
Mark's his brother.
Blackburn.
We all want to see them on Match of the Day on
Burnley.
Saturday night, and they've taken that away. You've stolen it away from them. So who are they playing? Burnley.
Oh, but Turf Moor.
Who are they playing?
Against Chelsea.
Oh, bloody hell.
Turf Moor.
On a
I think
global
that'll
scale.
be 0-0.
0-0. Really?
Tough more.
Turf
On
Moor.
a global scale.
Fortress.
I'd rather hear both sides of the table.
It's not about Reese's.
I'm going to go.
It's a pity. What's his
I
name?
think
Dead,
Chelsea
isn't
will batter Burnley.
it? What's his name? Him from bloody that steeplejack. Fred Dibner
Freddie
from
Dibner.
Burnley.
Oh, my mum's a big fan.
I'm off down Turf Moor.
Where's our Fred? He sat on that chimney. He sat on that there chimney.
Is he
Jiminy,
not?
Jiminy.
It's rigged at Mins. He'll be down in a minute.
If anyone hasn't guessed, we're all from York.
Yes.
And Burnley. That's the wrong side at Penn.
Burnley.
Well, close.
Oh, you get past Colne, you're in red territory there.
Colne? Oh,
Red
the men of Colne. They're questionable. Keighley's as far as we're going.
Lancashire.
Cut off point at
Burnley.
Keighley.
So
Blackburn.
I'm gonna go 4-0 Chelsea.
Turf Moor.
I think Diego Costa will absolutely wipe
He
it.
did look pretty sweet.
Yeah, he did.
I'm going to go for 3-0.
And remember, they've got Cahill at the back. They're strong as anything.
They'll
Yeah,
be teaming down.
They could actually win the league this season.
Well, yeah.
Right.
That's done.
Predictions
Is that-
are done.
Prediction done. But
Okay. So you want a league predictor?
I want a top 4 and a bottom 3.
Right. Top 4 for me will be.
Go on, Tim.
Are we
first.
doing it in numerical order?
Yes.
Yeah.
Chelsea, Liverpool,
I'm on Tenderhooks. I'm proper suspense.
Man City, Arsenal. I think Man U will probably finish around 5th.
Do you want my top 4 or do you want his
Yeah,
bottom
I'll
3?
go top 4, please.
All right, I'm gonna go Chelsea to win.
Yep.
Man City 2nd, Liverpool 3rd, and I'm gonna go Man United for 4th.
Yeah, see, I was about Man U.
Yeah.
I think it's a 2-horse race.
Are you going Villa to win it?
I think it's a
Leicester
2-horse
at
race.
second.
But I think I'm the same as everybody else. I think Chelsea will win it.
Right.
Yeah,
Because-
they do look. They've strengthened the most, and they've
Just
look
because
strong.
of they have strengthened very well, and they've got the core of a really good side there,
Yeah.
like people like Kale, Terry.
But
you
what
know,
did they need last year?
Ivanovic.
A striker.
Yeah, they did.
Big time, and
Well,
they've gone and
with
got
Costa-
Diego Costa.
I'm going to Man
And they've got
United
Fabregas.
second.
Oh yeah, they've got
Definitely.
Fabregas as well,
Fabregas is there.
I
as
think
well.
they'll run them close, but I just think
Man U
their
second.
lack of probably Premier League experience at the back, certainly, because Evra's gone, Vidic has gone, Ferdinand's gone.
Yeah.
De Gea's not been there.
So
that long.
you've gone
They're
for
gonna
Man U
struggle.
second?
I'm going to go for Man U second.
Okay.
I'm going to go Man City third and Arsenal fourth.
Ooh, you're not going Liverpool.
No,
in
I
top?
don't think
A
Liverpool
lot of people have
stand
said
a
Liverpool.
chance.
Liverpool will get
They'll struggle.
Champions League.
I think
see
Tottenham and Arsenal both run them close.
Do you?
Yeah.
Interesting season. It's going to be a close one.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what's your bottom 3 then?
Right,
Well,
bottom 3 too.
After the news about Crystal Palace, I'd say Leicester are probably going to be in there.
We're going from
in the
bottom
mix.
to second,
Yeah,
bottom,
go
third
20th,
from bottom.
19th, 18th.
Right, I'll do mine first because
Yeah.
I know already who I think.
You're a
Yeah.
goddamn
But
devil.
I do think Burnley are going to finish bottom. I think Leicester are going to finish second bottom, and I think it's a toss-up between Villa and West Brom.
You see, Villa have
And I'm
been.
going to go West Brom.
I'm going to go Leicester, Burnley.
Bottom Leicester.
Bottom Leicester, then Burnley. Then I might say Villa.
Oof.
So I'm going to go bottom
Yeah.
I'm going to go Burnley.
Burnley.
Sorry, boys. I'm going to
No,
go Burnley.
you go Burnley.
And then I am going to go Leicester.
Yeah.
It's just a bit predictable.
Yeah, them two are going to struggle, I think.
I'm going to say Palace.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right, cheers, boys.
Yeah, very good.
Looking forward to that.
Yes, I shall tot up some scores somehow.
So you're going to update us next week on that, Mark?
Yeah. I think we'll go maybe 1 point if you get the right, whoever wins.
Yeah.
So we've got like Man United Swansea. So if Man United win,
Yeah.
you get a point.
So win or
If
draw, you get a point.
Yeah.
No, but if
you get the right,
if you
the right result, so win or draw,
Yeah.
you get a point. And if you get the right score, you get 3 points.
You get 3.
Yeah, I think that's how we'll do it.
All right.
Sounds about fair.
And I
Yeah, it
shall
does, yeah.
feedback next week.
Very good.
Very good, sir.
Cheers, boys.
Very good.
Cheers, sir.
Should be quite good, that.
Follow us on Twitter at 3Cuckoos. Or you can email these sons of bitches using 3cuckoos@gmail.com.
.com.
That's an enormous moth.